Hey everyone! So today I have a video for you all on doing an at-home manicure. Now, I only recently started looking after my nails a lot, and I've noticed that the more I look after my nails and my cuticles, the longer my polish seems to last. So the less it chips and the less it fades, and the more vibrant it looks and the better it looks on my nails. So I'm going to do a little tutorial for you all, showing you my full nail care regime. I'm going to show you the products that I use first up, just to kind of give you an overview of everything. Okay, so to begin with, I use a glass nail file. Now, I find that a glass nail file is better than using a metal one, just because the metal ones are really good for kind of cleaning out underneath your nails, but they can be really abrasive on the nails. And it's important to use something that is going to be really gentle on the nails, but is still going to get the job done. And a glass nail file is great for that. So the first product I actually use is the Creative Nail Designs Cuticle Oil, and then that's their cuticle remover. Now, this is made predominantly of sodium hydroxide, so it's not going to be terrific for your nails, but it's good to get rid of your cuticles. This one has aloe vera in it as well, just to kind of soothe the nails and not over chemically process it. Pretty much my full nail care regime I would only do once every 1 or 2 weeks, only because of this product here. I find that this, with a combination of scraping your cuticles back, can be a bit harsh. So yeah, I only do this one very rarely. But yeah, it does work, and it gets rid of your cuticles, and pretty much you won't have any left after that. And as long as you're getting all the live tissue off your nail, you're not going to get your polish chipping off as easily. Also, another important thing, a cuticle pusher. You can use like your orange sticks, you know, the wooden stick with the round end, and that's great as well. I like the metal one with the little cup, just because this isn't going to crack or split or whatever, and it's not going to expire. So yeah, I've just got the one that's double-ended. It's got a little scooper on the end for underneath, and for pushing back cuticles as well. So I like that one there. Then another important thing is a nail brush. Now, I have about 3 of these laying around, like around my sinks and everything, and whenever I wash my nails I just bust them off. A nail brush is important for keeping away excess dead skin, for keeping away dirt as well, and it's just good for stimulating nails for their growth as well. So that's a good one just to have, and they're disposable. You can get them really cheap. Also, a nail buffer. I don't use a buffer very often because I find that it can weaken your nails if you do it too often. Usually they say to remove the ridges from your nails about once a month. I like to wait until they fully grow out to buff them again, just because I find that my nails are thin as it is, and I don't want to make them a lot weaker. But some people get those really deep ridges, and this is great for getting rid of those. Then I have Rejuvenator from Creative. Now, I have a tendency to get cracks and splits and just dying skin around my cuticles, and this has copper peptides in it, which actually strengthens the skin and helps it heal a lot faster. So this is great for people who get a lot of splits around their cuticles, because it helps it heal and gets rid of that scabbing a lot quicker as well. Also, I like to use a cuticle eraser once a day usually. I've got these two. We've got the OPI Avoplex and the Creative Cuticle Eraser. Now these are an AHA, like an alpha hydroxy acid cuticle exfoliant, and it's just a mild exfoliant. It also has your conditioning ingredients as well. They kind of soften up any dead skin, stop any hangnails, and also stop any callousing skin as well. So something like that is really important to have, just to stop any build-up of dead skin around your cuticles. It also helps to remove any dead cuticle from your nail plate as well, without having to kind of scrub it back. The difference between these two, this one smells like off lemons and this smells like off avocado. So you've got your choice. They both smell rank. Now, if you get a lot of skin tags and a lot of hangnails around your cuticle and you see that you've got the little white skin hanging off, I like to use a Cuticle Nipper. I don't use this very often because I do use a good exfoliant around my cuticle area, but occasionally after I've pushed back my cuticles, I do have a little bit of excess hanging off, and that's when I like to nip it off. But I never really nip my cuticles at all because I find that you're exposing the under layers of the skin, and there's a chance that bacteria will get in there. Also, there's a chance that you'll draw blood, and you never want to do that really, especially around your nails, because hands get really dirty. So yeah, just use the cuticle nippers sparingly. Then, to my favourite products is moisturising products for the cuticles. Now, I have a few different oils and a couple of different balms. Pretty much I have the Avoplex from OPI and the solar oil from Creative. Now, this one smells like watermelons and this one smells like Starburst. They're both really, really good. I find that the Avoplex is a little bit lighter and it absorbs in a bit quicker, but the solar oil is more nourishing. And this one I like to use a lot, but this is the one that I go to when I'm in a real hurry and I don't want any greasy residue. Neither of them really leave that really greasy feeling. They are very good for getting rid of any dryness, for also softening the nail plate so your nails aren't brittle and don't break as easily, and it strengthens the nails as well because they've both got vitamin E and they've also got jojoba oil, which helps the absorption of vitamin E. Neither of them have mineral oil, which is great because I find when you have a mineral oil, cuticle oil, and you have it on your hands and you touch your face, you start to get breakouts. So yeah, those ones are terrific. I also have the Solar Balm. Now, this one is great for throwing in your handbag. This one is pretty much a solid version of the solar oil, but it's a little more nourishing. I find on my right hand that I write with, I hold my brushes and my pencils like that. So I rest it up against my nail. And I find that I start to get a callus building up there, and it misshapes my nails. So I like to use the Solar Balm on that part there to stop that callus from building up, and that has been absolutely awesome. But yeah, this one is really good for using before bed as well. It really gets rid of the dry skin and it's really nourishing overnight as well. It is a little bit thicker than the oil and it does smell a bit like kind of waxy, but it is a really nice product. So next we have hand creams. Now I really like to use different hand creams. I have about 4 or 5 of them, but these are my favorites. I have the Kit hand cream, which is pomegranate and pink grapefruit, and I use this one in my handbag because it smells really good. It's a little bit greasy and it doesn't absorb really quickly, but it is really moisturizing. But yeah, if you want something with a smell, I'd go for this. But the next two are unscented because occasionally I don't like to have that really kind of strong scent because it is a really strong scent. So pretty much I have the Kiehls hand salve, which is terrific for dry skin because I get dryness in between my hands. The only problem with this is it is really greasy and you need to use it when you're not in a hurry to touch anything or you've just got time to kind of lay there. Also, at night, if you put gloves on after this is absolutely terrific. It gives your hands like a moisture mask, and it's a beautiful, beautiful product, and it's scentless, which I love. My favorite at the moment is the UV cream. This one actually uses glycerin and camphor. So this is great for getting rid of callus, it's great for getting rid of dry cuticles, but it is great as a hand cream. But you can use it on like your elbows and things as well, and it just gets rid of all your dry skin, and it absorbs instantly. I mean, you can put it on and not even realize that you've had it on. Your hands just feel absolutely amazing. So this one is my absolute favorite at the moment. Now onto the tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. So first of all, I'm going to start out by filing my nails. Now I'm filing first because you want your nails to be completely dry. If you file your nails when they're wet, or if you've just gotten out of the shower, you're going to cause splitting and peeling between the layers of the nail, because the nail actually expands when you get it wet. So it's going to contract and the layers are going to pull apart. Some of my nails are a bit longer than others, and it's just me, but I like them all to be the same length. So when filing, I take the nail file on a slight angle underneath, and I do smooth strokes. Until I get the desired length. Now, having it on this angle actually stops the top layer being exposed and causing peeling. Now, it's important to go in smooth, short strokes towards the center of the nail to prevent peeling as well. Once I've finished that, I'm just going to take my brush and dust off any of the dust. Now, after you've finished filing, now is the perfect time to start buffing. Next, I'm going to take my Creative Cuticle Oil, and I'm just going to apply that to the lower part of the nails. Now, I only use this for myself, so I'm applying straight from the bottle. Now, I'm just going to spread this a little. Just to completely cover any of the cuticle area and the lower half of the nail bed. Now you leave this one to absorb for about a minute, just so it can start to soften and break down the cuticle there. So you can get rid of all of the dead skin on your nails, which is going to stop polish from adhering, so you want to really get rid of that and have a really nice clean nail plate. Now while that's still on there, we're going to take our cuticle pusher. We just want to start to push back our cuticle area there. And we're just removing any of the dead cells from the nail plate. Now it's important not to go backwards and forwards, because you don't want to scratch the nail plate. You just want to remove anything from the surface there. So being sure to do the sides as well, and just under that edge there. And just wipe off any excess. And that just removes any of the dead skin. Now that we've done getting rid of our cuticles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush with a bit of soap and water to remove all the excess. Okay. Now that we've done washing our hands, I'm going to take a little bit of the Creative Rejuvenate. So I just used that on the fingers where I have any kind of exposed wounds. And I'm just going to massage that in. And that absorbs really, really quickly. Now on the other fingers, they're all pretty much fine, so I like to use something like the Creative Cuticle Eraser. So I'm just going to apply that on the other nails, and you only need a little bit of this. So I just massage that into the cuticles and the nail plate. So after you've massaged those into the nails, I just wait a couple of minutes before I do anything else, and then I'll go on to oiling my nails. Okay, so next I'm actually going to take an oil to really add a lot of moisture back into my nails. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put some on the ends of each of my cuticles, and then I'm just going to massage it in. Now, I take my time when I'm massaging because it actually stimulates nail growth. Because you stimulate the matrix down here, it starts to produce more cells that provides your nail, and it makes them a lot stronger as well. Adding hydration back to your nail is really important because it stops your nails from getting really weak and brittle. Now, I've used my cuticle oil before the lotion because if you put a hand lotion on first and then follow it with a cuticle oil, the particles of a lotion are actually larger than that of a cuticle oil, so it makes it harder for the oil to penetrate. So you want to be doing this first so you get the moisture going to the deeper layers of the skin. Then I'm just going to use a hand cream. So I just rub that one in and we're done. So that's the way you get the perfect manicure. If you're going to put nail polish on after this, I would recommend using an acetone to strip away any oils from the nail plate, because oils actually stop the polish from sticking to the plate. So you want to kind of get rid of that with a dehydrator. But yeah, I usually leave it for a few hours before I start to do my polishes, just because I like to look after my nails and just have them really nice and nourished for a little while. So yeah, that's it. So we're done. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and yeah, let me know if you want to see any more nail things. I feel that I'm gypping you all if you don't want me to and you want me to do other things as well. So yeah, let me know if you're happy to see nail tutorials and as well as makeup tutorials and reviews and things like that. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.